up, friends? It's Amanda here, and today I wanted to show you some of my recent favorites in action. As usual, for my favorites videos, I have a mixture of things that are new to me this month and some old rediscovered or old long loved favorites. And I have a lot of favorite combos for this month too. I did just post my August ranking video, so that's where I go through all of the new things that I tried during the past month and I rank them on a little scale that I made up. But I decided to switch it up for my monthly favorites instead of just going through and showing you each product and giving you a little quip or quote or anecdote about why I like it. I'm actually going to show you a bunch of my recent favorite things in action on my face today, and then we'll talk about them along the way. I just thought this was a fun way to switch it up. So let's go back in time to No Makeup Amanda, and I will show you a bunch of my favorite things for this month in action. Let's just start off with No Makeup Amanda. This is my absolutely clean face. I just did a little minimal morning skincare routine, and this is what my skin looks like. I have little spots and redness and crinkles and wrinkles and veins and things like that because that's what skin looks like. And I always show you mine to remind you that it's normal to not look airbrushed. Okay, let's start first with some SPF. Always starting my daily routine, whether I'm wearing makeup or not, with an SPF. And I love this It Cosmetics Hello Sunshine because it wears so well under makeup. And don't forget your neck, don't forget your ears. Okay, we want to be sun protected. Next, I'm going to do a little bit of this Rimmel Lasting Finish Foundation, and this just wears really nicely on top of most hydrating SPFs for me, but especially with this It Cosmetics one, and then applying it with my BK Beauty 101 brush. This is just a never miss face combo for me. I am somebody who enjoys a lighter coverage and a more hydrated or dewy looking finish personally. And one thing I really like about this Rimmel Lasting Finish foundation, it builds really nicely. So I tend to do about half a pump to cover my whole face. And then I go back with maybe slightly less than half a pump and just build up a little bit more coverage on those places where I have some redness or some sunspots kind of peeking through. I can layer this up and still have that lighter, very natural skin look, but I do get a little bit more evening out of those little spots and speckles. Now that I have my SPF and my foundation on, I'm gonna add my earrings so that I don't forget to wear them because I keep forgetting to put my jewelry on lately. And I really wanted to wear these new earrings because I just finished some really cute little sort of fall spooky-ish things, but I feel like I could wear these year round. Now it's time for concealer, and this is definitively one of my top favorite new products of the year. I would say so far, but guys, it's September now. This has been such a go-to for me because it does have that more dewy, natural, glowy skin type of look to it, and it's not a full coverage. It's not a matte finish. I'm still getting a really nice coverage, but it doesn't look so strange with a lighter coverage on the rest of the face. It just blends in beautifully. It looks and feels like my skin. It doesn't crinkle up on me like some other more hydrating look concealers that I have. Because of this balm texture, I really like to apply this Best Case concealer with my fingertip, but then I will go back and blend the edges a little bit with this Singe FO2 brush just to make sure everything looks really natural and blended. And this is a setting powder from a super old Hourglass palette, just in the under eye area, mostly to keep that concealer set down. And then I'll do some more all over face powder later. It is still very humid where I live, so I find myself powdering just to keep everything in place and keep that sweat at bay. Now I'm adding this little pinky colored fruity glass stick from Colorgram. This is from my K Beauty haul, and I absolutely love this lip, which is wild because I'm not usually a pink girl, but it's just so cute and comfortable, and I'm enjoying doing a more light pinky glossy lip, flushy cheek, and then a more grungy eye. It just has such a nice balance, and that's what I'm going for today. That's been sort of my go-to look over the past month. So I added a little bit of the ColourPop lip and cheek balm in the shade Second Date. I just tapped that on with my fingertip, and then I'm using a stippling brush to blend that out. I'm not bringing this color down too far. I'm keeping it farther back on the cheeks, and then I'm gonna really flush over the apples all the way up using a powder blush on top. This is one of the new Singe Beauty Evocative Silk blushes, and this is sort of acting as a blush topper highlighter blush so that I get a really fleshy, glowy cheek, but it's all just a blush layering combo. And I'm still getting a little bit of the sculpted look that you might get from a bronzer or contour by doing that deeper blush towards the back of the face. And then I'm going to go back and just diffuse and blend and set everything with probably my favorite powder of all time, the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. This is my second compact of this powder. This is an absolute dry skin must-have in my opinion. Next, I'm going to go to my brows. I'm doing a really light treatment to the brows. I never really do much to mine. I lean into my natural brow shape and everything. I'm just filling in some of the sparse spots with the ColourPop brow pencil, and then I'm going to set all of my brow hairs using the L'Oreal Brow Lamination Gel. I really like the hold this gel gives me, but it's not tinted at all. I just really want a tinted version. I know I said that when I initially reviewed this, but maybe if I keep saying it, I'll manifest it. The last thing we need to do is add some eyeshadow, and I am thrilled that the Ghost Town USA palette from Nomad is being restocked on September 4th on the Nomad site. I love this palette. If you saw my recent Nomad palette ranking, then you are already well aware of how much I love this palette, but it is being restocked just in time for spooky season. I highly, highly recommend it if you haven't already added this one to your collection. It's definitely one of their best, in my opinion. And just FYI, I do have an affiliate code. If you decide to purchase from Nomad, you can use my code. It's just my first name, Amanda, and that will save you 10% on this palette and pretty much anything of theirs, except for the sale items, I believe. But this palette is beautiful. I gave it a rave review when it first came out. I've always ranked it highly in my ranking videos. It was in my best of palettes video last year. Now you're seeing it in a favorites video a year later. So I think that really says a lot about this palette and how much I enjoy it. I'm going to do a really simple, kind of soft, grungy eye look. So I built up this perfect neutral gray, like a rosy gray shade all over my crease area, really blended that out. And now I'm lightly building up this matte dark teal shade. I'm using kind of a fluffier flat brush on purpose so that I get a really soft and diffused application. I'm not going all the way up to the crease. I'm not blending this color into the crease. This is really concentrated towards my lash line, and then I'm going to blend over that again so that we get a really smooth, seamless look. It doesn't have to be perfect because I am going for this sort of messy, grungy type of look, but I am going to build up the opacity, focusing the most towards my lash line and building up towards that outer corner in a little bit of like a triangle shape. This I find to be really flattering and a good way to do a smokier or grungier look without getting a really dark, kind of blown out shadow application. Now I'm gonna take this little sparkly shade and I'm just tapping that right on top. I cannot go a day without a shimmery lid. And I love how this soft silvery sparkle just sort of softens the look and gives it a little bit of a romantic, like soft and romantic and grungy don't usually go together, but that's sort of what I'm getting from this eye look. I am going to list the shades of everything that I used in the video down in the description box. I'll try my best to list the exact shades I used, and I'll try to list the brushes that I used too. That way, if anything here is interesting to you or you think we're the same shade or whatever it may be, check the description box and I'll have all that info there for you. And I'll also link some other relevant videos if you want to see more about these products that are featured in my Get Ready With Me today. I just love the way this August favorites look came together in the end. Look at me branching out with a little pinky cheek and a pinky lip color. Not usually my typical style, but I actually just love this combo and I really like how it balances out grungy eye look like this. I'm very happy to say that the Nomad Ghost Town USA palette is coming back in stock. It's supposed to be available again on their website starting on, I believe, September 4th. I'll double check their Instagram post, but this one's coming back and it should be available for a minute. They said if it sells out really quickly, they will restock it for a little while, but the Haunted Europe palette is also coming back, and that one is a more limited restock. Personally, I don't love that one, and I do love this one. So this is my recommendation. But you know what? If you missed out on Haunted Europe and you feel like you're going to love it, that is a very beloved palette in the beauty world. It's just not my favorite, but this one is. And I recently did a ranking video, so make sure you check that out. I'll link that in the description box for you as well. I would love to hear what you enjoyed in the month of August. What are you looking forward to in September? I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of good stuff for us this month. We're getting into holiday. We're going to get spooky releases. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. I stay ready for that. I would actually be ready for that in April, frankly. I always love to hear what types of things you're enjoying, what types of looks you're doing. So make sure you leave all of your thoughts, all of your favorites down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Maybe I should take my hair down. I just washed my hair yesterday, so it's like very voluminous. It's always most curly on day one though. Then once I sleep on it and mess up all my curls, it kind of just becomes wavy and I like that too. That's so fun. Hmm. Obviously, blush layering is not a new favorite thing for me, but it's been a while since I've been wearing blush all the way down to like the apples of my cheeks. For a while, I was really wearing it just further back here. I've been doing more blush coverage lately, and I love it because I love blush and I love casually sweaty cheeks. The way that I'm starting to get a zit right here, and I know it's about to hurt so bad tomorrow. I will not be filming while this bad boy heals. I can already feel it just growing. You know what I mean? You ever get one right there? Oh, hurts so bad. These little earrings, I'm adding them to my Etsy shop soon. Probably by the time this video goes up, they'll be on my Etsy shop. Go check out my fall and Halloween stuff. Oh, and I just added lever back styles. You know what I'm talking about? I've had several requests for those over the years, so I just added them to all of my earrings listings. So go check out my Etsy shop. Been doing a lot of work over there. Might have some tricks up my sleeve for this fall. Just saying. You're not ready. Wait, did I already say that? A little silvery, a little jewel tone, a little grungy, little neutral edge. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Give me a jewel tone, the silver sparkle, and a grungy little neutral any day. Any day of the week, any month of the year, any year of the century. Too far? Maybe. Also, can you tell that these are kind of iridescent? They have like a little shifty look to them. I like iridescent earrings. The only thing is each pair looks a little bit different, so I'm always worried that when people order them online, they expect one thing and it looks slightly different. I never want people to be disappointed, but also when it comes to handmade things, there's always variation, you know what I'm saying? So I like them. I think they're fun and cute, and I would love a nail polish this color. I probably have a nail polish this color, let's be honest. I have, like, definitely over 100 nail polishes. I need to declutter them, honestly. Maybe we'll film that this fall because I'm doing a lot of decluttering right now and a lot of reorganizing. Making moves, baby! Alright, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for spending some time with me. I hope that you have a wonderful, beautiful, fantastic day, and if you don't, that's okay too. Sometimes that happens, and I know that you're gonna be just A-okay because I love your face, and I'll see you real soon. Okay, bye.